Hello, I hope you're doing well. My name is Winnie, and I decided that I'm going to be starting a new challenge. It is Halloween night. This definitely won't be posted on Halloween night, but I thought that this would be very fitting. Plus, I feel like I play way too many family sims, and I wanted something a little bit more chaotic. If you're at all familiar with the Asylum challenge, this is my little take on it. I'm not following the rules exactly to a T, only for the fact that, I don't know, I just wanted a few extra things added to the gameplay. So I have already played through a little bit. I recorded some and I forgot to unmute my mic. So this is me re-recording some of it, at least where I have already left off, unfortunately. But as you can see here, we have Gaidri. Gaidri or Gaudry? I'm gonna say Gaidri. So if you're unfamiliar with the Asylum challenge, basically what it is, you have 8 sims in a house. You're only allowed to control one sim, so you can't click any of the other sims at all. And yes, they're all supposed to be erratic, hence Asylum challenge. In the rules, it does state that you're not meant to use any custom content traits, and I do have some installed, and a few of these sims do have them. For example, my sim, Miracle Story. I thought that was pretty suiting. I actually randomized her name, and that's what I got. But Miracle is erratic, a dog lover, and bipolar, and a quick learner. She is a young adult, and her aspiration is a Renaissance sim. So that's the other part of the Asylum story, is in order to get your way out of the asylum, you have to complete 3 different aspirations, and then you will be able to go back to civilian life. Since I did play a little bit already, she has already read 2 books, and now she's on her 3rd. So the other part of the challenge that I have added myself is they are living in a haunted house residential lot. The traits I added are cat hangout, dog hangout, and private dwelling. I thought the private dwelling kind of suited the whole asylum aspect, because who's really gonna go and visit an asylum? And I gave 3 lot challenges just to spice it up a bit. So there are creepy crawlies, it's grody, and it is spooky, which kind of suits the whole haunted house aspect. I do also have, what is it called? I have Bust the Dust installed. So the house will get dirty. I know that in the original rules, you're only supposed to have so much seating, but I mean, this is a pretty fancy asylum, if you ask me. We are in the Oakenstead Asylum, which is in Willow Creek. And I literally just kept the house the same and just added its little own asylum quirks to it. I believe in the original rules as well, you're only allowed to have like a certain amount of skill items. I, however, have not followed that as well, mainly for the point of trying to be more of an actual asylum hospital. They do get a TV. They get 2 forms of, I guess, entertainment. They get a TV and a radio. They have chess downstairs. They get a little wellness room, a plant to garden, an easel, a bookshelf. They do have 2 garden planters outside. I don't know how much they'll use it unless Miracle plants something. They also get a nice fancy piano if anybody wants to use it. I also believe in the original rules, you can have 6 beds, but I only put 5 to hopefully make it a little bit more difficult. There can also only be 1 bathroom in the whole entire house for all 8 sims, and I decided to add a laundry unit because I thought it would add a little bit more difficulty, especially if you put it in the bathroom. Everybody's gonna have to go to the bathroom. I mean, the toilet's already broken, somebody's in the bath, and we have dirty laundry. So I'm sure it's mostly going to be Miracle who does the laundry, but that adds a little bit more to the challenge. I haven't really used the bipolar trait before, but I don't know if this is oversharing, but I am in fact bipolar myself. And from what I've read, it's pretty similar as to like the real mental illness. Obviously, it's just a game, so it's not going to be directly on the nose, you know? But I thought that it would make it a little bit more interesting on top of her being erratic. As for the other Sims in the house, I'll kind of go through them. I did randomize them through Create a Sim from the gallery. And of course, I did alter them a bit by adding the erratic trait. I did change some of their traits as well. Like if anybody had the same trait as somebody else, I would change it just to have more of a variety. This is Brad Yarger. He's mean, erratic, loves outdoors. They're all going to be unemployed as well. I know in the original rules they can have a criminal career, but my little twist is that none of them can leave the lot. They are basically secluded. I mean, if you're familiar with mental hospitals, you can't really leave until you feel better or you're doing better. So nobody gets a job money-wise. Since hospitals are usually paid from taxes, they'll always have the money to pay like the bills and stuff. But so yeah, this is Brad. This is Cecil. I don't know why none of her information is there and it's not even paused. That's kind of weird. Okay, since that wasn't working, just so that you can get to know the people that Miracle is living with. So we went over Brad. This is Yulame. I think that might be how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if that's wrong, but I'm gonna call him Yulame. He's creative, gloomy, and erratic. This is Olga Henderson. She is good, a foodie, and erratic. Again, Brad. This is Katie Uplift. She loves cats, is cheerful, and erratic. Davin Wilson is active, absent-minded, which is another custom content trait. I thought to add it just to throw a little extra something into the mix, you know? This is Doran Grenule. He is evil, erratic, and he hates children. He's also a witch, which I thought was pretty cool, so I kept him. Plus, like, look at his whole aesthetic, honestly. Mood. And then we have Cecil Blop. Erratic. She's a woohoo lover, which is also another custom content trait. And an art lover. Okay, so I'm actually coming back like 2 days later, so it's no longer Halloween, but I did go over all of their traits and who they are, who Miracle is, and today is actually the new update. And thankfully with this save I'm not really using any mods except for UI extension, but thankfully that was updated pretty much right away. My MC command center seems to be working. If it isn't, then so be it. I feel like it's working though because her age is still correct. But look how cool. There's a new update. I like that we can hide this now. It's super convenient. So I'm trying to decide how to go about some of the things. For example, buying a vacuum. Since I do have Bust the Dust, why is she so mean? Since I do have Bust the Dust installed, the house will get dirty. But I was thinking maybe after each little aspiration completion, Miracle can earn something for the house. So we will need a vacuum and eventually a seance table, because since this is a haunted house, we're gonna have to get rid of the ghosts eventually. Oh, and great, look. We've already gotten a dirty house. So we will have to get up her logic skill so that we can get a vacuum. Like I said, I'm not using any mods. I do have MC Command Center installed, but I don't think it's up to date because of the new update or the new patch. I do have UI extension, but I'm not really going to use that really for any reason. I shouldn't have to use that. I also have this other mod that is really convenient. It keeps the Sims off of their phone, and since they are in basically a hospital, they shouldn't have their phone on them, or at least playing on it constantly. There are no computers in the house, just the TV and the music box. Maybe Miracle can befriend all the old people. I say all of them like there's a house full. The 2 old people. I also decided to start in fall. Well, now it's winter, but I decided to start in the colder months because I feel like it would make it a little bit more challenging. Why you gotta be mean to everybody? You're never gonna make friends that way. But I thought it would give more of a challenge because it'll be cold, it might rain, or well, it won't rain, but it'll snow. They do have a thermostat in the house, but that's because it is paid for by SimCity. Since this is a first episode and it's the beginning of a challenge, it's more of just a talk through of the challenge, what it's going to entail, who the characters are, who our main protagonist is. So other than all the challenges we will have to endure, since they're all basically confined into the asylum, I want to say from like midnight to maybe 3 or 4 a.m. they can, or well, Miracle can sneak out, but it can only be around the confines, and she will have to bring at least 1 or 2 people with her, and they have to be her friend. So if she doesn't have any friends, she obviously can't leave. So that will be fun. We'll have to definitely make some friends, which I think Katie's already our friend, so we could sneak out with Katie. We could sneak out with Olga. We could even bring Brad. So even though Miracle has been mean to people, she at least still has some friends. And now she is level 2. Only 1 more. And then we can get us a vacuum. I'm sure with the sneaking out thing, even if she has friends, it'll probably be a little challenging, especially since it's 5 a.m. right now. She's not really tired, but everybody else is asleep, so they might not even be awake at the same time to sneak out. Plus, if one of the other people are tired and they go with her and they pass out outside, they will have to get home before 4 or 5. I'm pretty sure 4. 4 o'clock seems reasonable. We made food for you, Brad. Doesn't mean you have to stand inside of us. Oh boy, she's gonna get swarmed by bees after she eats her breakfast. How did bees get into the house? Poor Miracle. That didn't seem too bad. Perhaps we will... Oh, look, there's a spider next to the dust bunny. Maybe we will befriend the dust bunnies since they'll be in the house. A collectible. Oh, an angry magic bean. Well, maybe we will, I guess, plant that. And since I did mess up with the recording in the very beginning, it was Harvest Fest, so she pleased some of the gnomes and got some seeds. There's spring, summer, and winter, so maybe we can plant some winter seeds. She's still not tired. And she's been up literally all night. Didn't it come with cottage living where you could cook with people but also garden with people? Maybe we can get like Olga or something to garden with us. And like we already have a whole thing full of dirty laundry, even though we just did some dirty laundry. Cleaning up after 8 Sims is definitely going to be fun. I really want Olga to be our best friend. She seems lovely. Maybe after you're eating, Olga, you can come and plant some seeds with us. And since Olga and Brad are elders, they're obviously going to pass away sooner than everybody else. Unless somebody unfortunately comes to their own demise. What I'm going to do is when they die or whenever anybody dies, I will replace them. So there will always be 8 Sims in the household. And of course, I will randomize them from the gallery and then change one of their traits to erratic. All the dogs and cats outside. Katie and Miracle will probably like that since Katie loves cats and Miracle loves dogs. I have absolutely no reason why she's still not tired. Maybe it's because she was energized from a manic episode, but I don't know, I feel like everything else is working. I don't know why her energy is not going down. And now her and Katie are good friends. Maybe Katie will be our best friend. We could have 2 best friends. Katie and Olga definitely seem like Miracle could be friends with them. Okay, she's finally getting tired, but now she's in a manic episode. Like I said, this bipolar trait is not going to be 100% accurate. Bipolar is a spectrum. It's not intended for this in any way to be offensive. Like I said as well, I myself am bipolar, so I understand the spectrum. I could see how this could be in a way offensive, but it's not meant to be offensive because it is a video game and it's not going to be 100% accurate. I do want to get to know Doran. He is the only occult sim in the house, and he is evil, so I feel like he would be a good person to have on our side. You know what I mean, Katie? Maybe if Miracle goes to sleep for a little bit, her, Katie, and Duran can sneak out at midnight. Because I don't think this is frozen over yet. Yeah, they can go fishing and put fish in the fish tank because there is none. And we're so close to our logic skill. We need a freaking vacuum, Miracle. It's nearly midnight. Well, I mean, not nearly, but it's getting close to midnight, so Miracle should get up and get ready. I know Katie's sleeping. He looks like he's in a good mood, so we'll have to add them both to our group and then sneak out. So it's midnight and she hasn't even eaten yet. And Katie's still asleep. Olga's awake though. Oh no, she's going to bed. Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to click on her. My bad. I meant to go like this, but she's in bed. So I wonder if we were to add Katie to our group anyways, if she would still follow if she's in bed. Either way, Duran is awake, so hurry up and eat your damn pudding. Okay, she's done. Where's Duran? We will add him to a group, and I'm gonna give him until 4. Okay, so they've officially snuck out. Maybe Miracle can go meet one of these cats, but they don't have enough time. We'll just do it anyways. Duran, where'd you go? Let's go fishing. Can I not go fishing? It's not letting me click it. Is it because it's snowing? What was the point of this? Damn it. Aw. Mind washing your hands. You only have until 4. I think the water is freezing, so we can't. Damn it. What if we just start flirting with Duran? He's into it. I guess it's rather pointless to be out here in the snow with nothing to do. So they can go back inside. Hopefully the doors stay locked for everybody. The pets can wander in now. So that'll be even more interesting. Just have freaking cats and dogs roaming around everywhere. Considering these little pop-ups are going to happen, I'm just gonna click yes to every single one of them. I do believe I have a mod in my additional mods folder. I may or may not put that in because the mod is supposed to stop those pop-up things, but I don't know yet. I think it would be interesting to get all of their pop-ups and just say yes to every single one of them, because then we'll get different reactions depending on what they like or dislike. Miracle is finally really close to the 3rd skill point. I think I'm going to end it off here. Oh my god, this cat is eating our food. Oh my god, that cat is eating our food too. That one's poor though. We don't need that. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. I am pretty excited to start this whole challenge. Again, it's unconventional to the original, but I guess I'm pretty unconventional. I definitely feel like it'll get really exciting as it goes on. I also understand that I have... Oops, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Every broken item, they're supposed to repair themselves, so that was totally an accident. But anyways, as I was saying, I do have other Let's Plays, but unfortunately, since there was a update to the game, all the mods I use will be broken, but I for sure will continue them once all my mods are up to date. I didn't even plan this one to be mod free. It just so happens it kind of works out pretty well, so I'll probably have a few more of this Let's Play up, just a heads up. But as for now, I hope that you enjoy this little challenge Let's Play. Let me know if you have ever done the Asylum challenge before, or if you've even heard of it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did. I'm looking forward to this challenge. I also would like to welcome and thank all the new subscribers. Thank you to my supporters on Patreon as well. Everyone's support in general is so appreciated. I look forward to talking to you in the next one. Bye!